Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Disney Mummy with a Mess. If you haven't been to my channel before, welcome. If you have, then welcome back. In this video today, I'm talking about MS and fatigue because recently I've been suffering with fatigue quite a lot. So I wanted to talk a bit about the subject and my personal experiences on fatigue. So yeah, let's get started. Fatigue is an overwhelming sense of tiredness. It's not just physical, it can also be mental tiredness. What annoys me is when people who don't have MS say that they feel fatigued, because in my opinion, they don't really until you have MS and you actually suffer with fatigue, you don't understand what fatigue is until you actually get fatigue. So when someone who doesn't have MS says they feel fatigue, you think, no, you don't know what fatigue is. For me, the physical side of it can feel like you feel exhausted after an activity. So say if I have a bath, I feel completely wiped out. I don't even have the energy to sort of dry my hair, straighten my hair. I just have to have a lie down. I cannot do anything afterwards. I have to have my husband sort of help me out. He even has to sort of help me out of the bath and help me get, to the bedroom. I feel that bad. It takes the complete energy out of it for me. Also doing an activity like potentially cooking a meal, I struggle with things like that. I can't cook like a big roast dinner. That would wipe it out for me. And if I did, then I'd then struggle to then eat my meal afterwards. There have been actual times when I've been so fatigued, my husband has to actually cut my food up for me, because I feel like someone's like weighing my arms down, so I can't eat. I struggle then to lift the fork to my mouth. It's that bad. Yeah, that it feels like your arms are being weighed down, or if your legs are being weighed down, so it takes you longer to walk, you're slower to walk. That's how fatigue is for me. So yeah, I feel a lot slower with my walking. I feel everything for me is a lot slower. So yeah, your limbs can feel really, really heavy with it. Also, it can affect your other symptoms like your balance or your vision or your concentration can be temporarily worse as well. It can, for me, I can be talking to someone, but then my memory won't be as good, or my memory won't be as great, or my speech. It can affect for me, it will affect my speech as well. My speech will be a bit slurred, or I won't get the right words out. That's how it affects me. I will get my words all muddled. It doesn't last for long, but obviously when I'm fatigued, nothing comes across right. So that's how it affects me personally, in that way. Also, another thing for me, you can wake up feeling as tired as when you went to sleep. So I can go to bed feeling really tired, and I can wake up feeling tired, just as tired as when I went to sleep. And it doesn't matter how much I rest during the day, I will still feel tired. So those are the symptoms I feel when I'm fatigued. Obviously there are other things that people can feel. If you want to know more about it, you can check it out on the MS Trust website and also the MS Society website. Obviously I've just given you a brief breakdown of what I personally feel, but now I'm going to give you a short list of how I personally manage my symptoms when I'm struggling with fatigue. My MS nurse always tells me, even not just when I'm struggling with fatigue, but when I'm having an MS relapse, when I'm struggling with anything, the thing she always tells me, the one bit of advice she always gives me is rest. Just rest. And with fatigue, that is the main thing as well. I rest. And that is the best bit of advice, I think. So when I'm struggling with fatigue, I rest. I try and sleep if I can. If I can't, just laying on the sofa, just trying to doze to watching the telly, or just coming on YouTube, trying to watch YouTube clips. So resting, I find, is the best thing for me. And trying not to get stressed, because stress can trigger off a lot of MS symptoms. So yeah, trying not to get stressed as well. Also prioritizing tasks. When you look at your day and you look at things in life, you need to know what is important. Is going out to lunch with your friend really that important when you're feeling so bad on the inside? Yes, you really want to see your friend, and yes, you would like to go out to lunch with them, but if you're feeling so bad on the inside, you know, is it really worth it? Could you potentially rearrange for another day? You know, would your friend understand? So prioritizing your tasks. So just sending your friend a message, can we rearrange for another day? Or just asking them, would they mind coming to yours and bringing lunch over to yours? You know, rearranging stuff. For me, I prioritise my days. I try and prioritise my week as well. I try to make sure I split my weeks up so that I don't have anything too stressful, and I have break days. So if I'm going out on one day, I have so many rest days in between, so I don't have too many going out days, so I can have that rest and recuperation time. So I know that if I do get fatigued, I can rest. So yeah, prioritising tasks is another one. Next, I know there is drug treatments available. I have been offered them in the past by my MS nurse, but for me, I did personally not want to be put on them, just because I'm on so much medication at the minute for my pain management, and because I am on disease modifying treatments as well. So I did turn it down because I didn't feel as well I needed it, that my fatigue was at such a bad level that I needed it as well, and I felt that I could manage my fatigue. So I did turn it down, but it is out there. There are drugs available for fatigue, and if you feel your fatigue is at that bad stage, you can go and speak to your MS nurse, and it is out there. So yeah, go and speak to your MS nurse and find out more. Like I say, there are other management ways to manage your fatigue levels. They are on the MS Trust and MS Society websites. I will put the links below, but I believe it's in exercise, diet, and other different ways. I don't use them personally, but they are there if you want to go and check them out. So that for me is everything. I hope you found this video helpful. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give it a like, please give it a thumbs up. And I hope you'll come and check out me again next week for more MS videos. And I will see you guys all again next week. Thank you. Bye.